Alright guys, it's November 12th, 2016. One of the finalists of the night, Joseph Bacio, who was playing Metal Foes. Go ahead, Bo.
Alright. Mandatory. I'm not going to take credit for this deck. Most of the ideas came from the ARG event. I pretty much copied, except I added in tech cards that I like. So mandatory metaphors, 3 Steven, 3 Silvered, 3 Gold Driver, 3 Volt Flame. And then I only played 2 Bismuth Gear. The card's really good, but I find myself either getting the pieces with Painful Decision or Pot of Desires way faster. This is what is a little bit different. I played 3 Gofu. I like Gofu. I like the Vermilion play. I like the Omega plays. I like Scrap Dragon. He's busted. Plus, if you have any of the metaphors, you can set up your back row really fast. And even though your opponent knows it, it's pretty hard to play through. I'm gonna play 3 Eccentric Archfiend because you want to pop back rows or hit monsters. It's easier. I mean, if you have this and Kyrian, you can kind of blast through. Speaking of Kyrian, 3 mandatory Mbukus, pretty fast, good. Stratos. The 1 Kyrian kind of controls the board. There's another card that helps you control the board too. You make it turn 1. Alka Haste, I think it's called. It wins. The 1 Luster Dragon, because you can make Ignister. Ignister can bring it out after you use Gofu and then Rescue Rabbit. Rescue Rabbit's always good. Bring out 2 Metaphors and either go for a fusion play or overlay into something. That's it for the monsters. I played 3 Pot of Desires. Just getting this and making an Omega is pretty much win, or Vermilion to get back the Gofu plays. 2 Painful Decisions. I'd run 3, but I feel like this is enough to get to your metaphors in, especially if you open a metaphor in your hand. Tech cards. I've decided to play 2 Cosmic Cyclone in the main board because you can get rid of problematic things like Anti-Spell Fragrance or Vanity. Vanity's pretty hard to play around nowadays. Or you can hit those hangers, and that's pretty much the game. And then I teched in a Rageki because I wanted to clear boards against the ABC match, against actually any match really, to see if they would to bait out cards. I noticed against Toad decks, you can have them negate this and then you can go off, or you can try to go off and just play around things. I play the Metaphor Fusion, easy way to draw, make the good fusions, and then the El Shadal Fusion because it's El Shadal Fusion. Who wouldn't run El Shadal Fusion? I mean, Full Metal Fusion, whatever you want to call it. I ran 2 counters. This got me through the whole tournament. Was able to reuse my metaphors and used Omega a lot to bring this back into the grave. 1 combination. Did the combo with full Aegis or Alkis and made Orichalk, brought it back and took a monster on my opponent's turn, and it's pretty much game from there. Mid game is too good, and then 1 Solemn Warning because Solemn Warning is Solemn Warning. You win.
Alright, that's the main deck. Going into the... Alright, continuing on. Going into the extra deck.
I ran the 1 Cheshire Cat. No one plays this game here anymore, but it was fun while it lasted. I set sail to the kingdom, got to Duelist Kingdom, and finally paid for a meta deck that I could top with the king.
Yeah, screw that blind girl.
Yeah, we don't need blind people anymore. Then I ran 2 Alchemist, Snatch Steal on your opponent's turn, that's just broken. 2 Orichalk. With combination, you can bring out any of the other fusions that you used already, or things you dropped with Painful Choice. And I did it 1 time with this, and I did it 1 time with Mithrium combination, and I was able to spin back 2 detached material metaphors and spin I think a back row, and then I proceeded to win from there. Combination is just really good nowadays. That's it for the fusions. Then I ran one Ignister. I made it a lot with the Gofue instead of Luster, which was pretty good because I was able to spin and bait out a lot of cards. One Omega, bring back everything that Pot of Desires or your counters to just keep going off. You need stuff to pop. Scout Dragon, another bait card. I think this got Solemn Strike the one time I brought it out, and it was worth it. 1 Vermilion. I like the idea between getting back a Goku if he lost it, and it worked out for me. I did it one time. I was able to pop this with the Metaphor, then went off with Gofu and then a pen summon into Bunpuku and got Omega, and then just went off the next couple turns. And then one Grand Pulse, kind of played slow one game, had to rabbit into Silver Heat, and I attacked twice. Opponent didn't strike, and then I made this and kind of forced him to strike. Then otherwise he would have lost his 2 back row. At least 1 back row. He probably didn't have an answer. One Phantom Knight. I didn't bring it out, but it's just good to have. 1 Castel. Was able to bounce a problematic card and just recycle with Mithram and go off. And then Utopia the Lightning, because you need to beat over things that you can't get over, like Chaos Max Dragon or anything big, any of that blue eye stuff. And then my extra deck is pretty standard.
Side deck, yeah.
Oh, side deck is pretty standard. Well, I did it to my liking actually. Ran 2 Gamma Seals because you can get over it with Cold Flame. I ran 2 Jowgins. This helped me in the Paleozoic matchup. Couldn't really bring out anything and was able to pop it and go off the next turn, causing a scoop actually. Ghost Lugger, I never sided it in, but you want to be able to hit those hangers and things like that. 3 system down. This is what I sided in against ABC. I felt like I didn't need anything else, and it worked out. I think I drew it once and desired once, and it was good. 2 Twin Twisters. Looking for those anti-meta matches, but I guess I did it against the Paleozoic Frog deck. Soul Drain, another card for like PK Fire and stuff. ABC is pretty good. Water decks. You just like cards like this, so even if it's at 1, you can kind of stall them out for a little while. I mentioned Barrier. You guys know what it does. It just screws over your opponent. And I decided to play a Pendulum Hole because I felt like another Pendulum player would be here, but I'm pretty much the only one. That's pretty much the deck profile.
All right. And what was your best matchup of the night?
My best matchup was against. I would like to say probably ABC. ABC was the match that was the easiest because of the system downs. But that was a teammate, and you know how those matches go.
Right.
Shout out to my team, Savage Face, and shout out to Snorlax telling me to do stuff later.
Just do it later.
All right, thanks guys.
All right, folks.